want to explore the topic of, are you a skeptic or are you a cynic? But before we get into this, we need to define what these terms are. So if we look, the definition of a skeptic is a person inclined to question or doubt accepted opinions. A cynic is a person who believes that people are motivated purely by self-interest rather than acting for honorable or unselfish reasons. So while both skepticism and cynicism involve questioning assumptions and evaluating evidence, there are key differences between the two mindsets. Skeptics are open to new ideas and are willing to be convinced by evidence, while cynics tend to be closed-minded and mistrustful. While both of these terms are used interchangeably, that key distinction is that the skeptic is willing to change their mind when presented with evidence. A cynic is never satisfied. I personally would classify myself as skeptical. All through my life, when I was in school, when I was in college, I was that annoying student who asked why. Even in my work life, if someone asks me to do something at work, I want to know what the end goal is for the task that I'm asked to do. So when I was in school, if a teacher told me 2 plus 2 equals 4, I wanted to know, why does 2 plus 2 equal 4? A cynic would have a teacher that they trust tell them 2 plus 2 equals 5, lock that down in place in their mind, and no amount of evidence will ever change their opinion as long as they maintain that cynical mindset. Now, I'm not saying that if you're cynical now, you can't move into skepticism, but if you remain cynical, you remain closed-minded and you will not consider anything that's outside what you have already formed in your worldview. Now, I believe God respects or at least appreciates healthy skepticism. The conservative commentator, he was on Fox News, he has his own YouTube, or not YouTube, he's created his own media company, Glenn Beck. Maybe many of you have seen him, maybe some of you haven't, but he's a conservative commentator here in the United States, and he has popularized the following quote from Thomas Jefferson, which says, "Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because if there be one, he must more approve the homage of reason than that of blindfolded fear." Though Glenn Beck and I and Thomas Jefferson would thoroughly disagree on a lot of theology, thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe or take a look at some of these other videos. And always remember Matthew 6:33, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." Until next time, have a great day.